How would you assess how Deshaun has come along in the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, I think yesterday he played pretty good. I think he made some real good throws. He was working to check the protections, to the right guys, and kind of making the calls. He gave us a chance late. I wish we would have converted a few more in the red zone as an offense, but go down one touchdown, with a chance to get the ball back. It's kind of what we could ask in the second half there, and he did a good job, and he's growing, and he's trying to improve. And I think there's going to be bumps. I don't think he played as good as he wanted to against Jacksonville, but I think he bounced back, and that's something you want to see out of a young quarterback. The bounce back game.
Were you in there when Christian gave his kind of impassioned speech after the game?
Yeah,
today? Yeah. What did you take away from that message?
I think he just expressed what everybody on the team's kind of feeling. It's been crappy right now. This sucks, but we're not going to give up. We're not going to stop fighting. We're, going to do everything possible each week to work to be the best team that we can be and try and get a win. And I think it just, especially after the games, the emotions are running high, and you're looking for something to grab onto and kind of fight for, and he just kind of let it out yesterday, and that's how we all felt. But he kind of told the whole group how he felt, and it's something that we've been fighting for. I think that's what Coach Jackson does best, is keeps us motivated. A lot of teams could have tapped out, but we're going to fight and we're going to play as hard as we can. And I think you can see that at least in our play. If we're down by a touchdown, 2 touchdowns, we're always out there fighting.
Is it as tough as last year, or is it different this year?
Well, I'm playing this year. I was kind of hurt last year, so it was a little bit different. I was watching the games on Sunday, but I think it's similar in the sense that we're fighting and scratching for that win. But I do think we have better players here, and I think I think we're more competitive in some of these games than we were in the past.
Does that make it frustrating, though, that you do think you're a more talented team, but you don't have the win to show for it?
I think so. And I think, anytime it's year 2 of a rebuild, you want to see, you might see growth as a player, or players are growing and playing better. But if you don't see it on the win-loss record, a lot of people outside the building see it as, oh, they're the same old Browns, and we're growing, and obviously we want to win, and we wanted to win more games than we have so far this year. But I've seen growth in certain areas that I think is really big for the future.
Do you feel like you guys are close enough that a guy like Josh Gordon stepping back in could be the catalyst that you need to just get over that hump and win a game?
I mean, it's tough, but anytime you bring a player back of Josh's talent, I think it's going to bring a spark to the offense. And he's also been out of football for a while, so no matter how good of shape he's in, I think the expectations have to be tempered a little bit. But I think there's going to be, a jolt in practice, exciting, and, I don't know what the game plan is for him yet or anything like that, but he was an all-pro. He was one of the best receivers in the game when he had a full season, or, 12 games the last time he played, and we're looking forward to bringing that spark, and I think that helps the protections, that helps the run game, that helps the quarterback, and, maybe the offense being lifted up will help the defense a little bit too. So it could be a big week for him.
You're one of the few guys that was here the last time you came back. You only played those 5 games, but do you take any lessons from that, or is there anything that relates from, I think it was 2014 to now?
Yeah, I think the first game back was Atlanta that year.
Yeah.
And we threw him the ball like 12 times, 15 times or something like that. We won that game, so that was a big thing. But I think he's a ball player. He's going to come out and he's ready to play football, and he's ready to play. I think he's in a good spot, and I'm just happy that he's able to, play the game that he loves, and he's in a good spot personally. And I think anything else on the field is a bonus for him, actually.
Hey, Joel, not counting the Jacksonville game, the run game seems to have really gotten better recently. Why do you think that is?
I think it's continuity. I think we're sticking with it a little bit more. But, I think me, JC, Kevin have all kind of had a chance to gel now, and Coach Jackson's trusting us a little bit more with running the ball, and Crow and Duke will run the ball well. And then I think it also helps with Kaiser, who's a little bit mobile, so you can run some read options with him. He can, pull it down and run for, I don't know what he had yesterday, maybe 30 yards or something like that. And so all those little things kind of help. And the passing game is picking up as well. So, having them maybe not have 8 or 9 guys in the box is opening it up for us as well.